to the cloud. Recording. Okay. Hopefully that will be good. All right. So since most of the stuff we are going to be doing is fire, and you can see that better in the dark, I'm going to turn the lights off. Okay. Okay. Also shut. Oops. We also shut the blinds so it's a little bit darker. I'm kind of crouching down a little.
Just somebody can hold it.
Well, it's wobbly then. And then I want you to be able to see and not worry about, what did I just do? There. So we've got it down and then looking up. Maybe that can be better. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Reasonably so. I may zoom it in a little bit more later. Okay, so today we're talking about fire. And remember when we were talking about chemical change, there were 4 things that I said that were signals of chemical change. There was color change. There was if a precipitate is formed, if gas is released, so bubbles or a different smell. And then there was energy release. And with fire, a lot of the time we're talking, that's a big time energy release. Anything burning is going to be chemical change. Okay? And what happens when something burns is it just combines really fast with oxygen. Okay? That's what we call it. There's oxygen in our environment, but not as much as you would think. It's only like 20%. So when something is burning, like this card is burning, then it's just releasing energy that was already in the paper. So it's just a boring piece of paper. It has all this energy stored in it, the potential for all that energy. Okay, and it's just combining really fast with oxygen, and it changes into a different material. So there's an energy release. There's a color change. If you're here, you can smell the different smell. Okay? I just knocked something here. Okay? And other kinds of things burn too. So say like this hand sanitizer. Now the thing about hand sanitizer that makes it burn is it has alcohol in it. And alcohol will burn. Okay, so let me see if you guys can see this. Can you see on the table?
No.
No, they can't see it.
Dang, that's tight. Let me record.
There it goes. So that's the hand sanitizer. Oh, I made it really crooked. Hand sanitizer burning. There it goes. Okay, now sometimes I have seen where kids have said to me like, oh, Mrs. Mendy, if you burn hand sanitizer, it's cold fire. It's not going to burn you. It's not going to burn you. Oh, lie. That is a lie. People on YouTube will lie to you all day long. Okay, it is hot. It is as hot as any other fire that you have ever seen. Okay, now there are some differences in temperature, but not enough to not burn you. There's not any that's not hot. Okay, ow, there we go. Okay, plenty hot enough to light this card on fire. Plenty hot enough to burn you. Okay, so it's not that the fire is not hot. That is not going on. However, there is something funny going on with hand sanitizer. Okay, so dollar bill. I have a dollar bill. I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on it. The hand sanitizer that you just saw burning. Okay, and that you just saw me light paper on fire with. And I'm gonna rub this all on here and soak it all in. Make sure it's saturated with that burny, burny hand sanitizer. Burny, burny, burny. And it is like wet with this stuff. Okay? Now, oh, I'm gonna try not to set myself on fire, but I want you to see that it will go on fire. Okay? Hand sanitizer, plenty of it. Dollar bill. There it goes. Okay? It burned a little bit right there. I burned this corner off earlier on purpose to prove to somebody that it actually wasn't like a trick dollar and it would really burn. Okay? But it did not burn. Okay? Now it's warm. It's dry. It was all wet and now it's dry. Okay? But it's okay. So it's not that the fire is not hot. The fire is plenty hot enough to burn it. It's that there is something else in the hand sanitizer that protects it from the fire. And that other thing is water. There's water in hand sanitizer. And you remember when earlier in the year, I set my hand on fire?
So how can the hand sanitizer catch up?
Because the alcohol burns, the water does not burn. And it takes so much energy to heat up water that it protects it. Like the water doesn't boil in the amount of time. Now this, if it got dry and we kept burning it, it would burn. You can see like there's some little burny bits that happened on there, but it's mostly not. It's not like when the car got flame all over, it really burned. But it was soaked in the water that is mixed in here. So the water doesn't burn, but the alcohol burns and the water protects short term. Okay? So if you ever see people, they're putting it on their hand and they're setting it on fire. I haven't done that. I'm real afraid to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I don't want to actually, if it doesn't work out, I don't want to actually burn myself in front of your kids. Okay? So, but that's the water in this that protects the dollar. Okay? Actually, I'm going to try something. I just thought of something. I don't know if it'll work. I'm going to set this on fire, and then I'm going to put like a circle of hand sanitizer. So I put like a blob of hand sanitizer on there. I'll just like rub that in and see if that circle is protected. I haven't tried this before. I just thought of it and I want to try it. So let's see what happens. What do you think is going to happen? I don't know. In fact, I'll light it in the middle. Okay, so it's burning.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's tiny. That is pretty. Hmm. I think this one. Oh.
Yeah, well, we've got a chemical hood in here. Yeah, don't try this in your house. I can do it because I have this fireproof table and I have an exhaust hood. So it's not, because anytime you burn stuff, you're going to get like gases that are toxic, like carbon monoxide. So you never want to have a fire in a house if you don't have a vent. Now look at this. So the place where the hand sanitizer was did not burn. I just got some ash on there, but it's actually not burned under there. That's still burning there. Let me rinse this off so you can see it. Because the ash just stuck. So like right in the middle where the hand sanitizer was, it didn't burn. That's kind of cool. Ooh, we could try that on this because this is like, I just want to try that again, see if I can get it to be more cool looking. Okay, there. That up a little. There we go.
You should put the whole card in hand sanitizer, like you did with the money.
Oh, well then it won't, because I want it to like prove that it's the hand sanitizer that's protecting it. Okay, so if I put that circle of hand sanitizer, I'll put it like right there, because then it'll burn faster. Okay, so circle of hand sanitizer just in the middle. Thing is, it spills, like it pours off. All right, so let's light the hand sanitizer. Trying this again. And for now, it's actually not spreading. It's actually not, you know what, I'm thinking I might try a different way of doing this. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. Recording. Show you, and I'm gonna flip the camera. Flip the camera. There, oh yeah, that's better. That's a better view for you guys. You can have my view. Okay, so see, it's burning, but it's not burning right where the hand sanitizer is. It's burning like on top of it, but the card is not burning. There it goes.
What is? Wow.
Whoop. So can you see like the middle where it was is not burning. Now it may eventually dry up, like it'll dry the water. Yeah, look, but it's going out. That part right where the hand sanitizer was did not burn. It's still burning a little. I'll let it go. Oh, yeah, it didn't burn. This is where it's kind of dripped down a little. So it's one. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I hadn't done that before. All right. Okay, maybe I'll try doing it this way with showing you guys like more close-up view. That will probably be more fun. What I need is like a thing to strap it to my chest or my head. So if it goes around, we'll do this. Okay, so let's think about fire for a minute. Okay, so we know that water can kind of protect you from fire. What else? The stuff I had in the tube. Oh, yeah. And I said you can do it. Well, we can do that. Okay, well, let's do like a warm up to this. So, okay, so here's this little fire. Now, what does this little fire need to keep going? Like what?
What is the thing in the middle of?
Oh, the wick?
Yeah, the wick.
Okay, it needs the wick. It needs the thing to burn. It needs the fuel too. So every fire needs something to burn, like when it's all burned up. But even if it has fuel, if I do something else like this, so I just put a cup over it, what's going to happen now?
Oh, it needs oxygen.
It's going to die. Yeah, it needs oxygen. It doesn't just need regular air because there's other air in there, but the oxygen it needs. Okay, so you may not know about like what's in the air, but there are lots of different things in the air. Oh, here, I'll switch. Okay, there are lots of different things. Which camera am I looking at? Is it over here? Yes. Okay, so there are lots of things in the air besides oxygen. In fact, most of the air is not oxygen. Most of it is nitrogen, and then like 20% oxygen. But there are some other things too. So like carbon dioxide that we are always breathing out, and all living things breathe out when they burn sugars for energy. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the fire out with a gas. Okay, but first I got to make some gas. Okay, now I'm going to put it back in the thing. Let's see. Because I need both my hands. Unless one of you guys wants to be cameraman. You want to be our camera person?
Okay.
You want to? Okay, so here, switch that. So you show what I'm doing, and that might be better. Then you can zoom in. Okay, so I'm going to take this candle and light it up again. Actually, before I do, I'm going to put it in this little cup. Okay. Okay, so there it is. But I'm going to make some gas. I'm going to make some carbon dioxide from scratch. Okay, and here's how I'm going to make it. Let's see. I'm going to make it and catch a bunch of it. I should rinse this out before. Okay, and I ran out mostly of, I've got a little bit of vinegar left, but I'm going to do something else to get carbon dioxide. Actually, I'll try it with the vinegar until I run out of it. I'll try it with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take some of this baking soda. And I'm going to make some carbon dioxide. So like when we were messing around yesterday, there we go. I tried to make it go up as high as possible, but now I'm not going to try and make it go up as high as possible. I'm just going to try and make it go slowly so that it produces more carbon dioxide and catches it. I don't want it to overflow. I want to catch that stuff. Okay, so all those bubbles, and they're popping, they're releasing carbon dioxide. All right, and that carbon dioxide does not let things burn. You need oxygen, not carbon dioxide. Oh, there we go. Make sure there's a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to see, because carbon dioxide is heavier than nitrogen, and it's heavier than oxygen. It's denser, I should say, denser than those things. So it filled this up. I'm not sure how high because I can't see it. It's invisible. But I'm going to show you that it's there. Because see, look, there's liquid just in the bottom. I'm not pouring the liquid. I'm just pouring the gas. And we'll see if I can make the candle go out. And I did. Okay, I don't know how much there is in there still. I'll light it again and see if I can do it again. Okay, there's the fire. Hopefully there's enough carbon dioxide left in there that I can still do this. Oh. Okay, liquid's all in the bottom. I didn't pour any liquid in it. I just poured carbon dioxide into this. It's denser, just like water is denser than air, so it sinks to the bottom. It's not as different, but okay. So there's that. Maybe I'll put a cap on this. Save that carbon dioxide for later, if there's any more in there. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we set a dollar on fire. We put, we showed how hand sanitizer has water in it that keeps things on. What else can I do? We put out water with, I'm sorry, we put out a candle with carbon dioxide. Let's see.
Oh, this
Let's
camera.
do the colored fire now. How much time have we got? We've got till 11:30 something or 40 something. 45. Okay. Okay, we got 20 minutes. Okay. Let's look at what color fire is. Okay, you saw the burning paper before. Let's look at some burning alcohol. We saw the burning alcohol. It's kind of, what color is the burning alcohol? Do you remember?
Blue.
Yeah, it's kind of blue. So we'll light some on here. It's sort of like that color, blue, and then it kind of goes to yellow on the top, but bluish on the bottom. All right. But every element that there is, every element on the periodic table has its own combination of colors that it burns with. Okay, and we can use that to figure out what an unknown substance is. And we can use it to, oh, I think I put something else in that one. And you know what? I don't know. I don't remember which order I put these in. Okay, this one is something else. This has boron in it. And we can help it get started a little with some alcohol. So you'll see mostly the alcohol color at first. But if you look carefully, after a bit, you'll be able to see, oh, you can see it right away. Can you zoom in and see the green color? You see that green on the
Not
side?
really. It's like messing with the camera.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because it's so bright. It's only showing just the orange sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait till it goes down then. Because I can totally see it. Can you see the green?
Yeah, I can see the green.
Can you see the green? Like with your actual eye? Yeah, when it starts getting
Yeah,
lower.
it's like too bright.
Okay, yeah, because the other thing is so bright. Oh, there it goes. There
Yeah.
it goes. Can you see it now?
Mhm.
Okay, green fire. Green fire. Oh, you know what? You know what I didn't think of? If we put a chunk of that in this candle, I wonder if it'll burn green. Let's try that. I didn't think about that until
that's a
right
good
now. Let's see if I put a little chunk of this, or I got some more. Oh, got it. Okay. I put a little bit of this stuff in the candle. Will it soak into the wax and show a green candle flame? I don't know. Let's try. I don't know. So you guys, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's just see. You'll probably have to wait for the candle to. Oh no, it won't because it's blocking the wax. It's blocking it.
have to melt all the wax and mix it.
Yeah, I should have put the wait for the wax to melt. Because what happens in a candle is the wax melts and then the liquid wax gets sucked up into the wick. And then the wax is burning off the wick. You got to get a cheap candle. Don't get a fancy pants candle. Don't get like that Yankee candle. Don't go to that store, man. Like $12 for a candle. I think this candle is 79 cents. I can do that.
Right. I got a Bath and Body Works and Walmart.
Okay, I don't know if this experiment is gonna get in there. It may not dissolve enough.
What is this?
Okay, so that's not working too
This
well.
ethylene?
Yes.
What is that?
What is that? Oh, that's a density tube. So there's 3 different liquids in there, and they separate out themselves. Okay. So that experiment is not working too well. I think I'm gonna just put that out. Oh, okay. All right. Next one. Let's see. This one is strontium. Is it in the in the frame?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, now I can see it. It's probably still too bright for the camera to see it. But you can kind of see, like if you're here, you can see like reddish purplish.
It's red. That's tiny.
Yeah.
Where do you get this stuff from?
Well, this stuff I ordered from this strontium because it's my favorite. That's the one. Oh, there it goes.
They can see it. Oh, that's
Ah, yeah, that's my favorite one.
I want to take some home so I can mix them.
So every time that you see fireworks, that's different chemicals that make the different colored fire. And that is how we know what the sun is made of. That is how we know what the different stars are made of. Because when they burn, when they glow, it's a distinctive color that we can analyze. Yeah, that's pretty good. Strontium. I like strontium. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's my favorite. I like that one.
Wait, have you tried to mix them up?
You can mix them up. Usually just the brightest one wins.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Here is this one. This one is copper. And copper, even though you think of copper as being sort of penny colored, mostly copper is blue and green. Just the metal by itself is copper colored, but when it's bound up with other stuff, like this is copper sulfate, it's going to be the color of the alcohol for a minute. But when that burns down, you'll see the other color.
I can see like green.
Oh, yeah, it's starting. It's starting. This green is starting up.
Should I move it a little bit?
Yeah, move it where you think it'll be best. Or you can hold it up in the air and look down on it. But not like over it, but like where your head is.
Oh, they can see the green.
Okay, good. Ooh. Okay. So another thing that you don't usually think about fire is that it really matters like how small the pieces are, like how spread out stuff is. So you can take things that you would not think would burn, like this. This stuff, it is steel wool. So it's the same stuff that like SOS pads are made out of. That's the same stuff that like this is made out of, like steel. Okay. And just to make sure that you see, like, okay, it doesn't catch on fire, right? It does not catch on fire. That's why we use it for pans and stuff. But I should put that in my pocket right away. But this is so spread out. It is so spread out and thin. So it's made out of like thin little wires, all kind of tangled together.
Can I feel one?
Yeah, you do. It's rough. Yeah. So if I'm going to spread this out even more. Just make it like little bitty, little threads, so all the oxygen can get to it. Okay. Hold this out, and we'll see. So see how this reacts now when it's all spread out. So a big piece of steel does not burn.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
yeah.
The little piece, you see those little like sparkles that are coming off?
Yeah, now you can.
Yeah. So little, if it's thin enough, so that a lot of oxygen can get to it, stuff acts differently. Okay? But that's true of paper too. Like if we put the paper on the table, It's not gonna burn so much. Oh no, I've run out of parts. But I have enough. If I put this on the table, this index card, light on the table, and you saw how they burned before. If I try and set it on fire, it won't when it's flat. It doesn't have enough oxygen to really get started. Okay, and it's scorching just from the heat of that, but it's not like starting. Okay? And nothing special about the part. If it's up where there's more oxygen, I can make it go. Woo. Okay. All right, there's another thing you gotta watch out for when stuff is spread out with fire. What? All right, and I'm gonna show you guys, and you're gonna have to get back a little, I think. Well, take the iPad too. I'm gonna bring the iPad. Make sure you can see this right here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take here like this. My other little cat. Actually, I'll put this in this bigger one. And I can have it over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you may not have noticed this, and I don't know if you use hairspray. I don't either, but you may have noticed that it says on the hairspray or other kinds of like things you put on your hair to make it nice. It says, do not use around open flame. Do not use around open flame. Or like when you're at the gas station, it says, do not have a cigarette around this. And that's because this little flame, this little bitty flame, can be, if you've got a bunch of stuff that is flammable spread out, just like the steel wool. If it's spread out, it burns much more impressively. Okay, like I burned some alcohol in the little tray, and it burned. It was fine. But okay, so I have alcohol in this bottle. Don't do it at your house, okay? Because you're gonna burn down your house. Remember, I have fireproof table. I have people in the back. I have steel stuff. Okay, don't do this. All right, so this is what can happen. Whoa.
Ding.
Oh, and there's some down in the thing. Oh.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more. You make like a fireball because it's spread out. Every little droplet of it is burning. Oh, now I did it too much. Okay. This can happen with other stuff. So like why gasoline vapor is dangerous is this effect. Gasoline vapor is more dangerous than gasoline liquid. Just like the alcohol vapor is more dangerous than the alcohol liquid.
That was cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it one more time because this is fun. Ow!
No.
I went right at it. I should have done it over it. Okay.
That smells good.
Okay. Yeah. So you can see why you wouldn't want to use hairspray while you were smoking.
Yeah, no.
Because it's gonna up in a fireball you go. Okay. Let's see. That was my big thing at the end. Ta-da! Okay. Anything else you guys want to see burning that I didn't think of?
No. Baking soda, can that catch on fire?
And what?
The baking soda.
Baking soda actually does not. It puts other fires out. So if you ever have a grease fire at your house, you don't want to pour water on it. Water just flashes it up.
I'm gonna put it in this thing.
Oh, okay.
This contraption.
The contraption. Yeah, put that in there. Make sure it holds it top and bottom so it doesn't fall out.
is.
Yeah, but I think so.
Oh.
Is it on there? It's kind of weird because of the case. Like you stretch it up. Did you see like you stretch it up and you
Mhm.
stretch it? Uh-oh, what
Oh
happened?
my god.
Oh, I think it probably just stopped the recording, but that's okay. Because we're kind of done with the,
Yeah.
The G whiz
should be
part.
good, right?
is it still recording?
Check on
I don't know.
Yeah, check on your Chromebook.
Let me see. Well, on the Chromebook, it'll stay, yeah, I mean, it's still on the thing, but I don't know if it's still recording. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
You should put the hairspray in one of these.
Oh, well, I did, because it's just alcohol.
Oh.
That's all that I did. It's not hairspray, really. It's just the alcohol spreading it out. How much time do we have? 'Cause I have another idea, but I don't know if I can do it.
We have 4 minutes.
Oh, we have like,
We have enough time.
do we?
Yeah. Oh, we already have my stuff.
Okay. I suppose I could clean this mess up too. That's a thought. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, I was talking about oil burning. So if you get like a grease fire in a pan, like sometimes, oh my gosh, sometimes when my husband cooks, he's not aware of all the dangers, and so we have a deep fryer, and so he put stuff down in the deep fryer, and he like walked away from it, and it bubbled. You know how it bubbles up when you put stuff in it bubbles. So it bubbled up and over, and so there was oil all over everything. And it's lucky that the stove was not on; it was just that, or that would have caught on fire. So if you ever have a grease fire, don't put water on it.
Wait, isn't he a scientist?
Yes.
Aren't you supposed to use salt?
Well, he's just was. He said, "Well, it's not going to do anything. It's got to fry for 5 minutes, right? I got to, but you can't leave a boiling grease. Yeah. So, water. If you put oil in it, I'm thinking about if I want to do this or not. Yes, I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to show you. Can you make it so that you see? Because I've got some
I put it
oil. Where have I got my oil?
Oh my god, it is so funny.
Where is it? I have some oil here.
I'm doing my nails.
I was going to show you how oil floats on the top of water and how you can burn it.
Oh my god, marvelous. Oh no.
I had a thing, but here it is. There's some oil. Aha! Oil. Okay. So I'm going to put some water in this.
The drip spray on the wall. Would that be the
I don't know. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of the oil on this. Hey, would somebody get the lights?
Yeah, shut it off.
Yes, and that. The other one too. You the other one too? There you go. I'm just gonna show you how, if you have water and you have oil on the top, you can light the oil.
Oh, we have 1 minute.
Oh, we have 1 minute. This may work because I don't want to put too much oil. We'll see if I can light it. It may not be enough. I think the water's keeping it cold enough that.
I think I know what you're talking about. Because like when this shakes, right?
Okay. Okay, guys, have a good weekend. I hope you.
That's a wrap.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
It's a wrap.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you for your help, you guys.